Here's how to stop being indecisive and actually be able to make decisions. This is based on neuroscience by someone who likes to study neuroscience for fun. A lot of the times when we are indecisive, it tends to be because we have too many decisions or we are afraid of making the wrong decision. And when there are too many decisions, that can cause decision fatigue, which will impair the prefrontal cortex and prevent you from thinking logically and critically to come up with a decision. And also, when you don't know what the right decision is, that is going to activate the amygdala and cause you to feel fear because you don't want to make the wrong choice. You might also experience cognitive overload as a result of trying to come up with a decision as a result of too many decisions or wanting to make the best decision. The thing is, the more indecisive you are, the more that becomes the default as a result of neuroplasticity. So there are plenty of things that you can do to allow yourself to be able to make decisions better. The first thing that you can do in order to prevent being indecisive as being the default is to limit the amount of choices that you make, because the more choices you have, the harder it's going to be to come up with a decision. So limiting those choices and just having a few choices that you can come up with will prevent you from experiencing decision fatigue and having your brain be overloaded with the choices that you have. The second thing you can do is to commit to the decision once you make it. So instead of thinking to yourself after you make a decision, wait, was this the right decision? Was there a better decision? If you need to distract yourself, go ahead. But for the most part, just think to yourself, this was a good decision. I made a good choice. And then from there, you'll kind of get that little boost in dopamine because you're like, ooh, we get to celebrate a small win of making the right decision or making a good choice. It doesn't always have to be the right decision, but just think about if it's a good decision. And then from there, stick to it. Lastly, for now, is to start out with small decisions. You don't have to make huge decisions in the beginning. It could literally just be trying to decide which coffee order you want at a new coffee place that you're trying, or just something small where you don't really have to put in much effort to make the decision, so that way you can slowly build up your ability to feel confident with making decisions, and then from there you can make the larger decisions and kind of do things that you originally were like, I can't do this, I am afraid to make the wrong decision. So yeah, I hope that helps with being less indecisive.